Good morning, everyone. Good morning. A very good morning to all of you. Good morning. A very good morning to all of you. Children, I request you to please open page number 23 of your textbook and pencil in your hand. Today, we are going to do the textbook exercises because we already learned four
Good
operation in
morning,
mathematics.
ma'am.
Good morning. Once you done, yeah, please mute your mics.
Ma'am, we will complete 5 and 6 chapter until when vacation after before Friday.
We will complete point number 5 and 6.
Yes.
Yes, yes. So it's 11 o'clock and there are still, I will wait 1 minute more, then I'll start the class. Be ready with your textbook page number 23 and take pencil in your hand. I will present my screen and side by side I will explain the sums to you all. Then you need to solve it in the textbook only. No need to take the notebook. I request to the students, those who are joining now, I always request in my class to please join 1 or 2 minutes before your time, not after your time. Okay? And please come on time in the class. Show me thumbs up. Pritika, please come on your seat. Dhwani, please turn on your camera. I request everyone to please turn on their cameras and sit in my class. Okay, now I start my class. There is a trip to Bhopal. We have already discussed in our last class that Bhopal is the capital of which state? Tell me the answer now.
Madhya Pradesh. Madhya Pradesh. Madhya Pradesh. Madhya Pradesh. Madhya Pradesh.
Very good. Very good. Now turn off your mics. Madhya Pradesh. Bhopal is the capital of Madhya Pradesh. Now they are going to the for the trip to Bhopal. Today, Sugandha is very excited. When you children also go for the any trip, either school trip or trip with your family members, you also to be excited. Yes or no? Children, when I ask yes or no, you need to give me answers. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. You all are excited, right? Okay. All the children of our school are going on a trip to Bhopal with their teachers. Miss Meenakshi and Mr. Rakesh are talking about the number of buses. Miss Meenakshi is a teacher and Mr. Rakesh is a sir of the school. They are discussing that how many buses to take. So if they know the number of people, how many are going, that it will be easy for them to find out how many buses they need. Miss Meenakshi says we will need 4 buses. Then Mr. Rakesh says I think we need at least 5 buses. Miss Meenakshi says the capacity of each bus is 50 seats. Mr. Rakesh says let us see how many children are going. Okay. So if they know the proper total number of the children, am I audible to you all? One child will say yes or no. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Okay. So,
Yes, ma'am.
okay, now we'll continue. No, yes, ma'am, now. Miss Meenakshi says each bus has 50 buses. Then Mr. Rakesh says, let us see how many children are going. So now they are calculating. So there is a table given in your textbook. Please do the total of that. Please mute yourself.
Ma'am, can I say answer is 210.
Yes. Please add that table 33 from class 1. Please mute yourself. Mute yourself. From class 2, 32, from class 3, 42, from class 4, 50, from class 5, 53. So when you do the total of this, you have already learned the addition. So if you do the addition, you will get the total 210. Now,
And when 10 children will left.
yeah, please mute yourself. Let me discuss. Do we need 4 buses? One bus take 50. So if they take 4 buses and one bus capacity is 50, so there are total of dash number of children, means 210 are the total children. If they get 4 buses, how many children will get the seats? Can you guess? It's
Ma'am,
written
200.
200.
200.
Yes. And how many will be left without the seats?
Ma'am, 10. Ma'am, 10. Ma'am, 10.
Yes, please write in your textbooks. So 200 children will get the seats and 10 will get 10 children will be without the seats. So is it fine for them to, for the 10 students, they will hire the new bus?
No, ma'am.
No. So what they will do in this case? Can you guess?
They will share seat.
Yes, they will share the seats. They will adjust. Sometimes we also tell you, and when you go with your family members, they also tell you, no, that we don't have much space, so you can share. Yes, 10 children will be left without the seats, so we can share the seats now. Go to the next page. Page number 24. Sahiba jumps out of the line to see if the buses are coming. She shouts loudly, "Hey, I can see them. Run, grab the window seats." So when you go for the trip, you also do same kind of excitement is there. But there are some rules you need to follow when you go for the trip. What rules you need to follow? What precautions you do need to do? Can you tell me? When you go in a bus, when you go in a train, always your parents tell you some precautions you need to follow. Yes.
Yes, we have to don't
One child will speak and that child also will tell me the name of that child, because when I present, I'll not able to see.
Ma'am, I Pritika.
Pritika, yes, please.
funny.
Ma'am, we have to follow the rules that we have to not run and we have to not anyone and we have to be in a line.
Yes, we have to be in a line. We no need to run. Yes,
Ma'am,
Dhwani.
can I say
Anything
now?
else? Yes, yes.
Yeah, ma'am. We have to don't take out our head out of the window hand.
Very good. We no need to.
Ma'am, stay
Yes.
with the teacher.
Yes, stay with the teacher. If you're going with your parents,
Excuse
stay
me,
with your
ma'am.
parents. Yes.
My sister's network came, so she's joining.
Okay. So these all are the rules which we follow when we go, the precautions which we do when we go for the trip. We don't need to take out your face or your hat from the window, or we should not stand on the starting of the bus, right? What you call it that? And we should not take out hand from the window. These rules we need to follow. Am I audible clearly? Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So can we move ahead now?
Yes.
Stop. We told you to bring big buses. Now there is an argument started. Now the buses have arrived, but buses are mini buses. They don't have a capacity which they are assuming. Mr. Meenakshi and Mr. Rakesh were assuming that the bus capacity should be 50 members. But now the buses have arrived. But the capacity of each bus is 35 students can sit in one bus. So can you tell me, now there were total 210 students.
Ma'am, 6. Ma'am, 6.
Yes, 35 students in one bus. So when you divide 210 by 35, you will get
6.
6. So please do this in your textbook. Total number of students 210. One bus can take 35 students. So mini bus requires.
And this in textbook we have to write.
Yeah, textbook only. So 35 divided by 210 divided by 35 give you the 6. And this is the addition method also. 35 in one bus, 17 another. This will be the long method. So this method is right method when you divide and find out the answer. Go to the next. You can do it afterward also, because now you know that what operation we need to do it here. You can do later on also. You need to understand first. The journey begins as the bus started moving. Children sing at the top of their voices. You also when you go for the trips, what you all do in the buses? Can you tell me?
Song. We play. When we play, we sing.
Songs, you play. Yes. Some look outside, they enjoy the view of the green. I'll show you the green gardens. When you look outside the buses, you can see these things. What else you can see except the green gardens or hills?
Hills, cars, trucks.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
so many cars and trucks.
So it's depend on what the person is want to like to view or want to see outside, right? If the person is just seeing these gardens, greenery, like to see these things, and he can see hills, mountains. We can see stars when we go in the train nighttime journey. So we can see stars, we see moon, we started counting the stars. This all happen when you go to the journeys or trips. Yes or no? Yes or no, students?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Yes, ma'am.
Please, one or two children can answer me when I ask. Because when I present, I will not able to see you all.
ma'am.
Okay. Now, Miss Asha, if we don't stop anywhere, we should reach there in 2 hours. That is around dash o'clock. See, it is 9 o'clock. If they don't stop anywhere, you also
Around
get
11 o'clock.
children, when you go for the trip, you also get ना पापा अभी कितनी देर है घर पहुंचने में, कितना टाइम और लगेगा, अभी कितना टाइम हुआ है. These all the question you ask from your parents. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
And from your teachers also you ask, ma'am, how much time we need to reach there? Yes. Same way they are also guessing. Right now, if it is 9 o'clock, so after 2 hours, what time it will be? It will be
11 o'clock.
yes, 11 o'clock. So they are guessing that if we don't stop anywhere, so maybe we will reach around 11 o'clock. पर अगर कहीं रुकना हो गया, कहीं फ्रेशन अप है होना है, कहीं वॉशरूम जाना है, और they want to eat something, so late होगा कि नहीं होगा? Yes or no? Yes.
Yes,
Yes. This is just an idea they have taken. Ki if we don't stop anywhere, we'll reach after the 2 hours. Okay. Now see, Manjeet, is it very far? Mr. Vinson said, it is about 70 kilometer. Ruby, are we going to stop anywhere? Mr. Rakesh, maybe at Bhimbetka after 50 kilometer from here. Now, Bhimbetka is after they are going to stop at Bhimbetka. Right? Sometimes your parents also tell you, your teacher also tell you, we take a stop there, we take a lunch there, we take a break there, and then we again start the journey. This happens when you go for the trips?
Yes, ma'am. I am going in Villan. There is like this only.
So
In 50 kilometers there is hotel. We eat there.
Yeah. So they are going to stop at the Bhimbetka at 50 kilometers. So can you guess at what time they will arrive? Before 10 o'clock, between 10 to 11, after 11? They are talking about Bhimbetka. Bhimbetka they reach at what time? Tell me. Bhimbetka is 50 kilometers, which is 20 kilometers less than the. If they reach Bhopal at 11. So at what time they reach?
Ma'am, between 10 o'clock and 11 o'clock.
Yes, between 10 to 11. So you can take this answer. Now there is a bridge given. Wow, it's so long, so wide. Let us guess how wide it is. Can you guess? Which bridge is this and which river is this? Can you guess?
No.
This is Narmada.
I think this is the longest bridge in India.
Yes, this is the Narmada River. Your Gujarat also on Narmada River, right? Narmada River flow in Gujarat, Maharashtra, Madhya Pradesh. So this is the Narmada River and the longest bridge. And they're guessing. Can you guess how much long it is? One child says, oh, maybe it's 100 meters.
150 meters.
Another says, it's your guessing. Then the answer arrived that this is about 756 meters long, 0.82 meters long. So the one child is saying it is more than half a kilometer. Is she right? Because in 1 kilometer is 1,000.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So yes.
Jessica, my internet at my home, the internet was not there yet. I have taken a passport from my mother. So which page you are doing?
I am on page number 26.
Okay, ma'am.
So we can guess the Narmada River must be about 500 meters wide at this place, more than 500 meters, right? Then was Victoria right? Yes, Victoria was right because she said it can be more than 500 meters. So we can say that Victoria was right. Sadaf, I just cannot imagine 500 meters. See, our bus is about 5 meters long. So how many, imagine how many buses can stand in a line on this bridge? 756. We ignore the point, and if we divide this, we can guess how many buses can stand on this. Can you guess? If it is 756, if 5 meters long one bus, so when you divide this, you will get the answer. 151 buses standing in one line. Got it? When you divide this, you will get the answer. How have you ever crossed a long bridge? If you have crossed, write yes. About how many meters long it is, you can depend how many. It is your experience. You can write your experience. Answer may vary from child to child. If you have visited to any of the bridge which is 100 to 200 meters, write the length of that bridge. Got it? Go to the next page. Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. Now they are seeing the water level. Then they are seeing the petrol when they are going to fill. Page number 27. Open page number 27. Suddenly the bus stops with a jerk. Oh, the petrol pump. 2 buses need to be refilled. So the buses stand in a line. Children are sticking their necks out of the seat to see how much petrol they are filling. So it is written here, each bus takes 15 minutes, and if they are going to fill 2 buses, how much time it will take?
25.
30 minutes.
30.
Half hour.
Yes.
Half hour.
Yes, either you can write half an hour or you can write 30 minutes because it is 15 multiplied by 2. Please write the answer in your textbook. Which means they are late by, अब वो already petrol पे भी रुक गए. Now how much time they will reach late? They have guessed before 11 o'clock they will reach. 30 minutes, they have already stopped here now.
Then 2 hours 30 minutes.
No. Yes, they have already guessed that they are going to reach at 11 o'clock. But now they have stopped 30 minutes to the petrol pump. Now what time they will reach? Can you guess?
11:30.
11:30, ma'am.
11:30. So 30 minutes, which means they are late by 30 minutes. Now go to the next. So if you need to pay, they are seeing that 3,500 liters rupees, they are going to pay for 100 liters. What is the cost of 1 liter?
1,000 rupees.
If any number divided by the number which is having 0.
150.
Listen my question carefully. 3,500 rupees they are spending for 100 liters. 100. If a number is dividing by 100, you can directly divide and you can directly get. No. When any number divided by 100, you remove the zeros from the back as the remainder because 100 is having 2 zeros. So 2 zeros from 3,500 will go as the remainder and 35 is as a quotient. So what will be your answer? Rupees
35.
Yes. Rupees 35 per liter cost rupees 35. 100 divided 3,500 divided by 100 gives you, either you can do it long method or direct method also. When we are dividing any number by the number which is having zeros, you remove that many zeros from the number from your dividend and the remaining number will be your quotient. As the buses are being refilled, some children go for the toilet. Now they're going for the toilet also. How much time did Aman take to come back out of the toilet? Now Aman, here in the blue box given that Aman has taken as much as to empty himself as one bus is taking to refill. Means jitna time. Yes. Jitna time.
50 minutes.
Very good. जितना टाइम बस को रिफिल होने में लग रहा है, पेट्रोल डालने में 15 मिनट्स लग रहा है, उतना ही टाइम अमन को फ्रेशन अप होने में लगा. So it is 15 minutes. So you can write here 15 minutes in the blank. Now that they have already reached to Bhimbetka, after the buses have refilled, the journey starts again. Now the children are told that they are stopping at Bhimbetka. Anjan, what is Bhimbetka? Miss Raina, it's a place with lots of caves and carved paintings. You know, carved paintings and caves are caves you all know in the shape of this. I'll show you the images also. And cave paintings are means on the early days they were not having any paper, any things. So they just take the stick or take the paper stones, pointed stones, and they started making the paintings on the walls only, right? On the walls on caves only. So it's a cave painting. So that image is also I will show you, made by people 10,000 years ago. Early humans, they used to make the paintings. So Moto, 10,000, yeah, years. I cannot even think of 1,000 years ago. Oh, 1,000 years is a big thing. I cannot even think of 100 years ago. I can think of 100 years because my grandparents and grandmother is 100 years. So do you imagine, if you just only think of 100 years, means that those calves are 100 great grandparents old. Yes, these are the caves, and I'm going to show you the images. These are the paintings in early days. They are making, these are called cave paintings. Am I audible to you all?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now turn the page, come on the page. Everybody burst into the laughter. Ha ha ha. Now the children are really excited to see the cave paintings. It is about 11 o'clock. अब उनको 11 o'clock तो भीमबेटका में ही हो गया. अब वो धीरे धीरे लेट होते जा रहे हैं, right? Oh, these rocks are thousands of years old. Yeah, wow, even 10,000 years ago, people made such lovely paintings. So, why the numbers are given here? So that you can read them properly, which you have already learned in the first chapter, how to read the numbers and how to imagine, how to see how much old they are, right? Now, they have reached the Bhimbetka, and now they are seeing some animals there. Basins, hey, I got an idea. I will count the basins and you count the deer in the painting. I will count people. Let us see which are the most basins or the deer. How many more deer are there? Now they are counting. So if they have counted, they are saying this much deers and this much people. So 80 more deers are there. How many people? But Bonavala is the happiest because the number of people is even more than the number of deer. Am I audible to you all?
Yes, ma'am, clearly.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Even more than the number of deer and basins together. Count is less than. How many people must Bonavala have counted? So can you guess how many? Because they are saying people is even more than the number of deer and basins. And her count is less than 200. So it can be 214.
214.
Yeah, the guide tells them that there are 600 cave paintings and all. It is time to leave Bhimbetka. Now they have seen, they have observed, now they have taken the experiment, everything they have done. Now they are leaving. And they have spent 1 hour there. So 11 o'clock they were talking that we have reached Bhimbetka at 11. Now 1 hour they have spent. So what time is it? 12 o'clock.
12
11.
o'clock.
Yes. 12 o'clock. And they are now moving towards Bhopal. They should reach there in less than 1 hour, at about less than 1 hour. Means when you add 1 hour to the, please mute yourself. Someone mic is on. 12 hour is the timing. If they take less than 1 hour, but can you guess what time they will reach now to the Bhopal?
12:30.
Just less than. It can be 12:45 also.
12:30.
It can be. No, 11. How 11, my dear?
12:30.
It is 12:45. Less than 1 o'clock is 12:45. Now, open this page number about the lunch. Children, when you go for the trip, this another slide is visible to you all?
Yes, ma'am, proper and clear.
Thank you. The children are hungry. When you go for the trips, you also take some breaks, you also take some lunch timing, right? All this you take. So the children are hungry by this time, so they take out their lunch and packs, and biscuits, oranges, bananas are also distributed in all. So when teachers take you to the trip, teachers also give you some things to eat. So now they are going to calculate. Each child is to be given 1 orange. So how many students were there total when they started the journey?
210.
If everyone will get the orange, how many oranges they will distribute?
210.
201. 201.
210 were the students. Every child got.
210.
Listen my question. Listen my question carefully first. Listen it properly. Mute yourself. Each child will get the one orange. So how many oranges we need for distributing to 210 students?
210.
Yes, obvious. Any number multiplied by 1 gives you the same answer. So 210. One banana.
210. 210.
Okay, now see the calculations here. I'm going to show you. Number of oranges, 210 multiplied by 1, 210. Number of bananas also, each child get the 1, 210. But 38 children did not take the bananas. So from 210, when you subtract the 38, you will get 172. Number of biscuits. Now there are total 210. Mute yourself. My dear, this disturbs me a lot when your mic is on. Number of biscuits. They each child getting 5 packets of biscuits. And there are 210 students. So it will be
10,000 to the
1,050.
yes,
1,050.
it is 1050. When you multiply 210 by 5, you will get the answer. Now go to the next. Now we need to solve this some puzzles. And before solving this puzzle, Manjeet and Banu quickly finished their lunch and started asking some puzzles. When you go for the trip, you also for doing some time pass, how the journey will go. Otherwise, chupchap better rahenge, so it will be bored like, right? So the children also doing some puzzle activities. One child is asking, can you guess 120 number and 130? No, it's 120. Tell me the number which is exactly between 100 and 150. How you need to find out the between number?
125. 125.
Very good, very good. Mute yourself. Now I'll tell you the trick. Children, please mute.
Division.
Please mute yourself.
Then what is page number?
Page number, it is page number around 31. Now listen properly. When you take out the middle number or a between number of any numbers, what you do is you need to add the two numbers and divide it by 2. For example, if I say what comes between 8 and 10. So what you will do, you will add 8 and you will add 10. It is 18. When you divide 18 by 2, it gives you 9. Right? Got it? So add both the numbers. Here you will add 100 and 150. You will get 250. When you divide 250 by 2, because you want what? A between number. When you divide it by 2, you will get the number which is between 150, which is 125. Always when you take the between number, you add the numbers divided by 2. This is the rule. Got it? Go to the next puzzle. Other children join in. Everyone is taking the puzzle question. First is, I gave 4 toffees. Now see. You can solve it after that also. First understand. I gave 4 toffees to the 4 number of friends. And 3 toffees are left with me. So first of all, 4 multiplied by 4 is 16. Which I distributed. And 16 are left with me. How many toffees did I have in the beginning? Can you guess? 4 number.
19.
Very good. Excellent. 16 plus 3 is 19. Now, B number. What numbers can you make using this number? Children, when you unmute your mic, it disturbs me a lot, my dear. What numbers can you guess? Children, there are 3 digits given to you, 3, 5, and 7. Make as many numbers as you can make with using these numbers, which we have already learned in chapter 1. How to make the numbers by given numbers. Here they are making 3, 5, 7, 5, 3, 7. Yes, Pritika, can you try to make one number out of the given numbers?
What, ma'am?
Can you try one number, how you can make a number from the given numbers from 3, 5, 7, any number you can try to make?
753.
Very good. Ja, can you say yes?
Ma'am, 573.
Very good. This way you can make as many numbers as you can make and write them. Okay. Next puzzle. A number becomes double if it is increased by 8. What number is it? Can you guess?
16.
So what is the number?
60.
Number, yes, the number is 8. When you add 8 in that, you will get double the number, which is
Yes, ma'am.
16. So 8 plus 8 is 16.
Yes, 8 to that.
Write
So
this all.
yes, you can solve it later on also. First understand.
Okay, ma'am.
Next, now they are going, think of a number which can be divided by 2, 3 and 5 and comes between 25 and 50. So I give you an idea. You need to multiply. 2 multiplied by 3 is 6 and 6 multiplied by 5 is 30, which will come in between 25 and 50. So always if the numbers are given to you and they are asking out of can you guess any number which will come in between? So what you will do here, the 30. We will guess 30 is the number which can be divided by 2 also, which can be divided by 3 also, which can be divided by 5 also. So I'll give you the idea. You multiply these numbers, you will get the number which will be divided by all the numbers. Got it? Now a small ant climbs 3 centimeter in 1 meter, but slips down 2 centimeter. How much time it will take to climb 2
130
centimeter?
seconds.
Just check. It is climbing.
Hello, ma'am. 2 minutes.
Yes. So it will take 2 minutes to climb the 2 centimeter. Now they are doing the boat driving, and in boat also there are the prizes given. जब आप भी rides लेते हैं तो prize list होती है, time taken होता है. You can also see in your textbooks, page number 32. Right? Double decker boat take how much time and how much rounds it will take? It will take 45 minutes. Ticket is 30 rupees. Paddle boat, how much ticket is given? What is the price? These are the different types of boats.
Ma'am, paddle boat 15 rupees in 30 minutes.
Yes. So these are the different types of boats, and the prices are also different and the timings also different. So now they are going to solve this. Wait a minute.
Motorboat.
Wait a minute.
Motorboat 25 rupees, 20 minutes. Boat with cruise rupees 15, 45 minutes.
Yes. So now it is given how much did they pay for both the boats? Which both the boats they are talking about? Can you guess?
What?
Indra and Banu first went in the motorboat. First went in the motorboat and the motor.
Ma'am, paddle boat and motorboat or boat with oars and motorboat.
So motorboat timing is how much? And the price is how much? Because they are going.
25 to 20 minutes.
No, wait. Mute yourself. Mute everyone. Please mute.
Motorboat and boat with
Please mute. Please mute. This is the explanation for everyone. Everyone has to pay attention here. How much did they pay? Pay means they are asking about the rupees. So if they are asking about the rupees, then you see the rupees, you see the ticket price for both the boats. Motorboat price is 25 and oar boat price is 15. So together 40 rupees. How much time did they take for both the rides? And you need to now take the time. 20 plus 45 is 65 minutes. And 65 minutes we can call it as 1 hour 5 minutes also. Am I right till here?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Geometry box.
Geometry box what?
When we will use the geometry box?
I didn't tell you to bring the geometry box. One group of children went for the double-decker trip. They paid rupees 40 in total. Okay. They paid rupees 40 in total. How many children went for the double-decker trip? तो कितने गए होंगे? Please tell me. And the price, how you will find out? The price of double-decker boat is 30. So 450 when you divide it by 30, you will get how many children went for the double-decker trip. This way you solve these sums by following the table which is given here, and you can send me in the classroom, or you can share the answers tomorrow in the next class. Got it? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So
Yes, ma'am.
read this table and solve the questions which are given, and write the names. Which boat makes 2 trips in a 1 hour? If they're taking 30 minutes for 1 trip, so means they're taking 1 hour for
Ma'am, this
both the trips. This all the you have to solve. Yes.
we have to solve and send it to in the classroom.
Yes, I will post the work that you need to attach your classwork, then you attach the classwork.
Okay, ma'am. There is no worksheet of today.
There is their worksheet and the video also there based on the menu chart. When you go for the hotels, right? When you go to the hotels, you see the menu chart, you see the price list. According to that, you calculate the amount of the ordered things, right? If you take lassi or a chach you order, right? If the one glass is 20 rupees, what is the cost of 2 glasses?
40.
Easily.
40.
So there is, I'm going to send you the video also based on the menu chart and the worksheet based on it, right? So you can do it. There are 4 very old cave paintings marked the oldest. Which is the oldest? Which number is the bigger in this? 8,500. One bus can carry 48 children. How many children can carry 3 buses? One bus carry 48. The option is not here in this given, but when you multiply 48 multiply by 3, what you will get? 144. It is not given in your textbook, the option. But one bus is given, you need to find out for 3, means you need to find out for many, you need to multiply. Which pair of numbers add to make more than 500? Now you check. When you add these numbers, which number is getting more than 500? Got it? And then the last one, you need to match it with the timings. Cross the number that what time they cross. Look at the Bhimbetka painting, what time they go for the petrol pump, what time they had the lunch, and what time they return back. So you need to complete. Yes.
Ma'am, I have a doubt in yesterday's worksheet.
Yes. Wait a minute. Let me. Yeah.
I didn't understood the second one sum. Then
It's a division sum.
Yes, ma'am.
So you ask me in the next class, okay? I'll solve it with you. Tomorrow, can you ask me, or you send me the work? I will correct and send you the work, okay?
Ma'am, but I have a doubt in that.
So no problem. You ask in the second.